Hey everybody, Howie Fisher from Fisher's Flies. Thanks for checking in as always. Today I'm going to be tying the one and only dirty mop. So let's go ahead and get started. For the hook today, I'm going to be using a merger hook. Really what's important to me with this specific fly is that it is a extra strong hook. I really like these hooks from Risen. I pair them with a 4.6 millimeter countersunk bead from Risen and Semperfli lead-free 0.020 lead-free wire. Just go ahead and get started with a couple wraps behind the bead. This is really just to secure the bead, keep it from rolling, moving around. About 4 to 6 wraps if you want to count. And then once you got the desired amount, just go ahead and shove it in there. For this fly, I like to use 50 denier nano silk from Semperfli in black or 12-aught. You can also use 70 denier thread from UTC Ultra Thread, or you could kind of use whatever thread you want. If you want to build up a hot spot ahead of the collar, you can use a colored thread like 70 denier or 140 orange or red or something similar. So for the body, I'm going to use a mop material, obviously. I find most of my mop material from hardware or auto body stores. You can get those gloves, or Amazon. Get car washing gloves with tons of mops on them for about $3 to $5. Just go ahead and cut a piece off. Obviously this one today I'm tying in tan. To make sure this is secure, and what separates this fly from a store-bought one is super glue. Commercial manufacturers of these flies do not use super glue or any other adhesive, which is why they come apart. So if you want to make this fly a little bit more durable, go ahead and add some super glue. For the dubbing on this fly, I do like to use a dubbing loop. You can do a split loop dubbing loop if you'd like, but if you do a dubbing loop like this with a dubbing twister, it does make it a little bit easier, especially if you accidentally break your thread when you're wrapping the threads or pulling it forward. It gives you a little bit more leeway to kind of salvage the fly without having to start over. For the dubbing on this specific one, I'm using Ice Dub in Peacock color. Again, use whatever color you like. I like this color combo because to me it does look like it could be a large caddis or even a stonefly. But if you're fishing for stalkers, it probably doesn't matter. But again, I also tie this color, this variation up in like a mottled caddis color. So kind of looks like more like a cased caddis with a gray speckled body, and then green and black dubbing. So just as you saw, go ahead and line this, or just give it a quick touch of wax. Helps the dubbing to not slip. Go ahead and get it spread out, and then go ahead and give her a twist with whatever dubbing spinner you're using. Once I get it to where I want, which is pretty tight, go ahead and just brush it out. Make sure you get those long fibers untrapped. And then what I like to do, since I have a rotary vise, is to just spin and pull these fibers back. Make sure they're all facing the right direction. Spin, pull back just like you see here, and then just keep going until I get it to where I want. Nice thing too about a dubbing loop like this is if you do too much dubbing, you can obviously cut it off early. That's kind of nice. If you do a split thread dubbing loop, it's a little bit harder to do that because you're using your main line. So once I get it secure, obviously just clip that second thread off and then go ahead and whip finish, and that's all it is to this fly. Again, this fly tied this way makes it just a little bit more durable than a commercially tied version. So go ahead and tie them up, fish them up. Let me know what you think. Thanks for checking in.